your hometown, your parents,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yep. I miss my family. I miss my friends, and it's just such a weird time. It's a weird time to
Yeah.
not be with your family and in a place that you love and know comfortably. And but it is what it is. We can
You cannot do
still,
anything actually.
yeah. Hello. So how are
So,
you?
yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So, where are you from, and where are you right now?
I'm from Melbourne, Australia, but I live in Indonesia right now.
Okay.
And you?
I'm from India, actually.
And you're living in India now?
Yes, right now. I belongs to the
Awesome.
eastern part of India.
Cool. Well, I was close to there. I made it to Sri Lanka. I never got to India, but I would love to go there.
Sometime you will definitely come here.
I
Great.
think so.
This
I
is a great place,
definitely will.
actually. So, what you doing in the Indonesia? So, you are right now in Indonesia?
I am, yeah. So actually, I moved here to open a business.
Okay, perfect. That's very nice. Cool. Nicole, I need your consent. Can I please use this video as a part of my YouTube video? Will that be okay with you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
That's all
Okay,
right.
it's a very thing, a nice thing that you own a business in the Indonesia. So how come up your mind set up like you wanted to open a business like in Indonesia? So what things comes in your mind?
Well, I originally thought I would open a business in Australia, and then I went traveling with my sisters through some countries in Southeast Asia and met other people who had invested their time and money into opening their businesses in those sorts of countries in around the world. And so I decided that I would do the same.
So I think it is very challenging because you owned a business, you started a business in a new country, which is totally from your origin country. So what are the challenges you face while you start your business in the Indonesia? Like how the people react, and what are the false disruption you face while in the journey of your uh, business?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't have that many difficulties. I was blessed to already know a lot of people here, so I had a lot of help.
Okay,
I had a lot of
okay,
resources here already, so I avoided any real
okay,
difficulties. And I didn't own the land, so I leased a building, which is
okay.
much more
You
simple.
and how many years the building is for lease? Almost 100 years, I guess. The minimum years is 100
Oh,
years
good
or something.
God, no. No.
Okay,
Well, I had the lease from 2017 and it expired last year. So not very long. I would have extended the lease, but we had to close the business because of Corona.
okay. Close the business or you just postpone the business?
Oh, it's
You want to
closed.
restart again? Okay, why? So, because you are getting losses. That's why.
Yeah. Well, there's no tourists here. So, and I had a guest house. So
Okay.
we had no guests for about 8 months.
My God. Yeah, the situation is very pandemic now. That's why no one is traveling. Very few people traveling. If they have some very urgent task, then they travel. So what about
Yeah.
in the future? So what about in the future? You want to restart your business again, or you just want to completely close?
No, that's closed. I think that's chapter is in the past, and now it's time to move forward with something else. We just have to wait for the best idea and how to make it work in this new world that we're all living in.
And how long you run your business, like in Indonesia? Like How long you are running your business?
3 years.
3 years. And when it was started, it was running very smooth. And
Yeah.
due to the okay, but now due to the things for like pandemic, the things getting worse.
Right. So the last year, I mean, like I said, we would have liked to extend the lease, but it just wasn't. It wasn't on the cards. So coronavirus kind of made that decision for us, which is fine. You know, it happened to a lot of people. There's a lot of places in Indonesia that are closed and bankrupted, and yeah. So you just have to carry on and move forward with things.
So what's your next plan? You want to stay in the Indonesia, or you want to move some other country?
I would like
You
to
have
go
some plans?
home. I would like to go to Australia.
Okay. So right now you stuck in the Indonesia, or you have like coming days you will move to Melbourne?
Yeah. So there's no flights right now to get to. I mean, there
every
is
flight
flights.
has been
Right. So there's no direct flights. And at the last time that I checked, there were 2 hotel quarantine periods. So it would take over 30 days for me to get home.
It is very difficult right now to move from one place to another place. Really, it's better to stay where you are right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy to just hang out here for a little while longer and wait and see what happens. And you know, I'd love to make a plan and make some decisions, but it's all out of my hands at the moment. So it's just a matter of waiting and seeing what happens.
Great. Nicole, I just want to know your perception. Like while you start your business, like any business, if anybody starts, so what are the things people should keep in mind to start their own business, like entrepreneurship? So what are the things we should keep in mind before starting anything in your own?
Well, I think the most important thing is to make sure that it's what you care about and what you're passionate about. Because it's not easy. I mean, it's easy to say, oh, I had no difficulties, it wasn't hard. But of course, there are challenges and things that come up. And if you're not passionate about the business that you're operating and trying to build into a success, you know, you're not going to have that motivation to keep going when things do get tough. So I think having the passion behind your business idea and making sure that it's something you really care about and something you want is crucial.
Yeah, but sometimes it does not work correct way. So what we should do on that particular moment?
Oh, well, that's a hard question. I think it depends. It depends on why they're not working. Are you working towards the right solutions? Is it a field that people are interested in? You know, are you really doing something that people care about? Do you care about it? Why is nothing working? There's a lot of factors in that question that
we have to research market very nicely to start anything, and the area and the location and the nature of the people. So everything we have to be research and then jump on any businesses, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think that there's no point if you haven't done any research, don't start. I mean, of course, you know, everyone always says just to get started, just begin, which I support that as well, because a lot of people put off their dreams and the things they want to achieve because they're nervous or they're scared or they don't think they know enough about what they want to do. But in saying that, like you said, you need to do your research and know your audience, know the location, and then you can get started with things.
Always keep motivated.
Yeah, exactly. Motivation is key.
Yeah, great. And what about the Indonesia? The English is the government support English language, or the people speak English language there?
Yeah, I mean, not everybody, but a large portion of people work in tourism and hospitality. So, of course, like many other countries in the world, to get certain jobs in those areas, you need to have at least basic understanding, a basic understanding of the English language. But where I started my business was a tourist island. So for the most part,
Everybody
I would
knows.
say, yeah, 95% of people can speak English.
You did not face any issue like language problem. You never had any issue in there in Indonesia.
Oh, of course, especially in the beginning. I mean, when I first came here, I had very little knowledge of the Indonesian language, and I was solely reliant on my friends who could speak English and who could help. So, yeah, there's always going to be language barriers with this sort of project, but you work it out. Learn the language yourself is also a good tip.
So you get a chance to learn international language. You know a little bit.
Yeah. Well, a lot of schools in Australia learn Indonesian as a second language during high school.
Why so? Is it
Pardon?
compulsory? Why so people learn language Indonesia? Is it a compulsory language in Australia? People is learning Indonesian language.
I think the reason is because there is allegedly a close relationship with Indonesia and Australia. And of course, they're very close to us. The nearest country to us who aren't of an English-speaking country, like New Zealand, also are close to us. Yeah, no. I mean, there's a small population of Indonesian people who have migrated to Australia, but it's not a large enough population that Indonesian is like a second language to Australians. But it is an option to learn Indonesian language while you're at school. In some schools, not all.
Also, there is a job options is there, like in Indonesia. People travel Indonesia for the job. Is there something here?
Yeah, but they're very specific. So there's jobs that are available to Australians who are fluent in English and Indonesian, especially in government-related positions, because they need people with those skills. But otherwise, no, not really. You can come and open your own business, things like that. But no, I wouldn't say that there's a big job market.
Okay, perfect. Hope everything will get soon fine so that you can move your own country. So you miss your hometown, your parents, isn't it?
Yep. I miss my family. I miss my friends. And it's just such a weird time. It's a weird time to not be with your family and in a place that you love and know comfortably. And but it is what it is. We can still.
We cannot do anything actually.
Yeah.
We cannot
exactly.
have any role. Like government is doing their own work, so we have to keep stick on what the government is saying and what they are doing, isn't it?
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Exactly. Great. Perfect. So you. Okay. Perfect. But I think our time is getting over. But it was really very nice talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have some
It's
extra
nice to
minute?
meet you.
I can call you again if you have.
Yeah, I mean, I have just under 15 minutes, so about 10 minutes.
Okay. I think you need a rest because. Okay, no problem. But anyway, it was very nice talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Take a drink
too.
and. Okay. Take care.
See you. Bye.
Bye.